not going to make a difference as Ohio State already leads 32-12 entering our last matchup, but definitely a nice win for the redshirt freshman.
And as you said, our last match of the night, the 125 weight class, we have Rayvon Foley, the freshman out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, who held a 53-3 record his senior year, winning the state championship for Ann Arbor Pioneer.
And this is a great test for him. Nathan Tomasello, an NCAA champion back in 2015, right here at the 125-pound weight class. Placed again third place in 2016, third place again in 2017. Three-time Big Ten champion. One at 125, excuse me, two at 125, one at 133. So definitely a great matchup for Rayvon Foley, probably his toughest one this season so far for the true freshman.
And even if he doesn't come out of this match with a win, lots of good takeaways. I mean, Tomasello, a guy who's been there and done it, and going up against the best, you got to beat the best to be the best.
Rayvon Foley was a 2017 state champion here in the state of Michigan at Pioneer High School, as you mentioned. So one guy was competing for a Big Ten championship last year, one was competing for a high school championship, and now they're on the same level.
You always love to see when irony comes to play in sports, just like it does here. As Tomasello has an early lead, 2-1 over Rayvon Foley, as we're just under a minute and a half here in the first period. Ohio State up 32-12 in our final match of the night.
This is Tomasello. This is only his fourth bout of the season. He made his season debut back at Maryland on January 5th after rehabbing from an injury that he suffered while competing at the U23 World Olympic Team trials. So only his fourth one back here wrestling for Ohio State. Still has that number 4 ranking. He's posted an 86-7 career record as a redshirt senior here at The Ohio State.
Rayvon Foley just looking for something to try and get a couple of points back. As we have just under 30 seconds left here in the first period.
Got a single leg picked up, but nothing. Potential dangerous situation. The knee bending, nothing there. Rayvon Foley was wrapped up in an awkward leg position.
So how would you assess the freshman's first match against one of the top wrestlers in the class?
You know, he's definitely got the speed and the explosiveness. He's done a good job fighting with the hands, getting the hand battle, the head battle and everything. I want to see how he's going to do now here on defense. Can he escape? Right on cue. And let's see how he garners from here and proceeds to take a shot.
You're 2 for 2 tonight, Dimitri.
I'm not going to say I'm a mind reader, but
an action reader nonetheless.
Been around the sport enough to be able to pick up when I think something's going to happen. You see Foley reach for a high crotch single, was unable to get the back of the thigh. Both wrestlers still in the neutral position.
As we're just now getting word, the score is 4-3 in favor of Tomasello.
That last, I believe the last escape was not awarded to Foley. It was awarded to Foley, but I don't think it was put up on the scoreboard. That was the confusion between the 4-2 to 4-3.
As Tomasello's awarded the 2-point takedown on the slam. So he is up now 6-3 with just under 20 seconds remaining in the second period.
It's a great shot execution by Tomasello, and then a great job following his shot and making sure that he was able to cover the hips of Rayvon Foley and pick up the 2-point takedown.
And that'll do it for the second period. Nathan Tomasello up on Rayvon Foley 6-3 after 2. Freshman really putting up a good fight, keeping this close against a very experienced, very good wrestler, as he'll go for the advantage position, the top position here to start the third period.
Watch Rayvon Foley try to bring him down and bring him to his back to pick up near fall points. Down 3, he's going to need to pick up some kind of a combination of points together.
As he takes him down, but not awarded any points, as he did not get control on Tomasello. As they will fall out of bounds, and the referee signals to go back to the center.
Rayvon Foley will work again from the top advantage position. He's got to make sure he doesn't let Tomasello get to his feet here. Tomasello, as we saw in the last one, was very explosive off the whistle. Better job by Foley on this execution than he was on the last to keep Tomasello down on the mat.
And he's looking for that 2-point takedown, just looking to get control as Tomasello scoots to the seated position and then stands up.
So Rayvon Foley was able to keep position there. Tomasello looked to escape as they neared the out-of-bounds line. Foley was able to keep his right, I believe it was his right toe in bounds as they fell out. So he started in the opposition, but it doesn't matter now because Tomasello is awarded the 1-point escape and both wrestlers back to the neutral position.
So just over a minute left here in the third period as Foley needs 4 points to tie, forcing that overtime period.
Tomasello has the single leg. Rayvon Foley trying to circle around, not give him any kind of position to be able to cover the hips.
As they'll go out of bounds and come back to the center with just 33 seconds remaining here.
So riding time right now, 4-1 in favor of Tomasello. Don't think it's going to be a factor, but we'll have to see if Foley can pick something up with just around 20 seconds left in this one.
Try and get one last move in before the buzzer goes. As he darts, and Tomasello is able to get away.
Same position these two have been locked in for the majority of this bout as time runs out.
And that'll do it. Nathan Tomasello tops Rayvon Foley by just a small score, 7-3, but nonetheless, the victory for Ohio State.